Hello Guardians, Ebontis here with another Nightfall solo for you guys. This is going to be a garden world. This is going to be the week of November 20th, so your last week of Season 4. Trying to grind out those, points for your rank 14 with Zavala. Definitely get as many points as you can, and if you're really going for points, really try and find a couple people. If you have more people, it's definitely easier to get points. So if you're kind of on the brink looking for some really high scores, might have to get a group of people because that's how you're going to get those big multipliers. But if you are going solo, as this guide will be, we're going to go Arc Singe. This is going to be beneficial for multiple reasons. One, there's not too much coming to you, and you can pump out a ton of damage without taking too much back. Heavyweight, of course, if you are going solo, run at about 600 right now, just because that's honestly your most optimal way to do this. Main reason is because if you are 600, you can do a bigger handicap. So I'm running a 60-point handicap, which is going to help improve my multiplier. Going to go with match game, which is always the biggest point multiplier you can add because you do have to manage multiple shield types and things like that. Now, I think there's only going to be arc and void shields in here. If there are solar, I could be in a bit of trouble. But generally, arc and void are the ones that I can at least picture in here. Now, blackout is one that I like to do because if you can stay at range, it's really not too bad. But if you are going for something different, perhaps, you could go for something like momentum. That's one, if you do tend to move around a lot, you can run with a multiplier. I probably wouldn't do grounded or attrition or anything crazy like that. You could do extinguish, but unfortunately it's an even lower multiplier. Actually, it's a little bit higher, so if you do die, this one's a little bit in between. You'll have to redo the whole run, but you won't have anything working against you. So it's kind of a toss-up, depends on what you're going for. But me, I just like blackout. If you stay at melee range, nothing's going to really technically one-shot you. If like 6 guys swipe you at the same time, that's probably going to hurt. But if you're just far enough outside of range, unless you just get stomped or something, just stay far away, you should do all right. Things like famine and iron and stuff is really just going to slow you down because time is of the essence. For my build my standard go figure, laser beam, just love this thing. Going to go void on this sniper rifle, take down probably just a couple shields. And if I'm completely forgetting something solar, I apologize. It's also could be completely random, depending on what you have in the strike itself. So you have the infinite forest to go through still. So you could have just unfortunate shields in there, but again, we'll just have to see how that goes. And then, of course, Thunderlord right now, just because this is a beast arc heavyweight, and it's just kind of the thing you may as well use. You can pump so much damage into the boss, it is kind of crazy. So, all of that being said, let's get this thing going, so I will see you guys on the inside. Alright, Guardians, so once you load in, your multiplier will be in effect, so just kill everything you can. Even these little early guys usually tend to kill them as well. Sorry, a little thirsty there. But I've got my Go Figure Masterwork, so this will help me drop some orbs. Nice way to get things started. Whether you got Cabal or Vex here, just kind of kill everything. Now, if you start with a low amount of heavy ammo, my advice, honestly, just go hit a public event rally flag before you load up the Nightfall, and you'll have plenty of ammo to get started. And then if you're running heavyweight, should have a decent amount drop in. Now, I'm getting a little risky here with killing all these things, but trying to get me some orbs to drop. Nice way if you actually can get them all to get your super up. No heavy ammo dropping, but I'm in pretty good shape on that. And again, it usually ends up being about a minute and about 4,000 points. But as you get ahead, you'll kind of catch up. I usually end up running about 10,000 points a minute so far. So that seems a decent average. A couple places you can make up some spots if you're fast enough. But getting 100,000 really shouldn't be the overall issue. It's just trying to make sure you can survive and not die. So. Now, the first part of this infinite forest is always the same. This little Cyclops thing and these 4 goblins. Always here no matter what you do. Now, what you face up ahead, totally random. You could have Cabal, Hive, Vex, Fallen. I've seen pretty much everything in all varieties, and everything's a little different. Fallen and Hive can be treacherous because we're on an Arc Singe right now, so that can be trouble. You can run Vex the whole time, or Cabal. It's not so bad. Vex is optimal because I've got Void for those Minotaurs. And nothing's really going to be too terrible. Now, in here, when you're running through and you got hobgoblins, now's a good time to pop some heavy so these guys don't mess with you too bad. And you don't have to worry too much about dying. Now, the one thing in Vex that you are going to want to watch out for is Minotaurs with those shields. So if you can see a door, pop it quick, turn around, see if you got anything facing you. Looks like I do have a full, basically, Vex run minus a few Cabal coming up here, so shouldn't really be too bad. Now, if you feel like you're not getting any heavy ammo to drop, remember there is always that weird juggler effect going on. So if you're not getting any to drop, use your primary, use your special. Hopefully that'll help you get some to drop and give you that ammo that you need to be, you know, nice and quick and efficient, this Thunderlord is a monster. If you don't have this gun and it's still the week of the 20th, make sure you get it. I promise you it's worth every second it takes you to get this gun. And if you gotta reload, obviously don't just hang out here and get shot. But lots of things will die pretty quick. And it chains pretty well. It's fun. Just remember you are on Brawler or Blackout, so melee's not a great thing. Use your grenades. When their shields go up, just be ready. Pump them full of the big stuff. I'd love some ammo though, guys. That'd be really nice. It's literally like one bullet to drop the shield and nearly explode him to Kingdom Come. Gotta find the door. So this is 2 of 3. When you get to the 3rd section, you'll notice I'm gonna probably be close to in range of the Cyclops at the end, and you really want to watch out for those. Those Cyclops, while they are void, it's a powerful enough shot that they will still potentially one-shot you. So keep that in mind as you're proceeding forward. Watch your range to those Cyclops, your line of sight, and if you get to a point where they can shoot you, try and shoot them first. It's a good thing a sniper's for. So yeah, you can literally see them. Kind of got some line of sight issues. Well, it looks like I've got some Cabal here, which actually isn't so bad. Now, if you got any solar shields, I would just probably skip those, but try and kill most of the ads here. Gonna give you still a decent amount of points if you can manage them quickly, which, you know, depending on what you got, they also might be worth the heavy ammo they drop. Now, if you have Cabal, you might have some Void Shields, like this. You also might have some solar shields on Centurions. It's just so random in here, I don't really know what to say if they're solar shields, besides the fact that I would probably just skip them or run, because it's really not worth all the crap you're going to have to deal with. Now again, you don't want to melee too much stuff in here, so be careful about that. I'm mostly just grabbing ammo at this point, and I'm going to try and get to the other side. Of course, I'm dealing with big guy over here. He's not too bad. Get the door open, and if anybody's chasing me, I can take a quick glance behind me. Nobody major though, so I'm just going to look forward. And here is where I'm also going to start sniping these guys. Hit him once in the eye, so that big shot doesn't tag you directly, because notice those are insane. And try and tag him pretty quick. And 3 usually does the trick. You'll have some ads that spawn, just some Vex up here. Try and take them out nice and quick. Be careful if they start pushing you. Remember, melee hurts a lot. Just with the build. And that's why some people do run momentum, but I mean, a higher point modifier for me means I can be, you know, a little bit slower and take a little more time in certain places. So it's really up to you. You can even set this thing up as a 70-point modifier, have things hurt a little more. But if you're running with a group, you could even do 80, res each other, and have a buttload of points. I've seen a lot of different ways to do this, so it's really up to you. Once you get in here, your checkpoint is a long ways away. So my advice, for a while, don't die. So once you get around the corner, this is a good time to start mowing the guys down. You also notice my super energy is going to go pretty quick here. It's a nice way to just mow a whole bunch of stuff down. Kill a few of these guys when you push up. And then once we get a little lower, we'll work on what comes next. Minotaur will be in the back. Try and find him. Put one, you know, kind of nice in the middle of his scope there. See if you can finish him off before he goes into hiding. It's just really annoying when he hides. I know it's an AI thing like survival, but they just, any strong guys hide so well, it's kind of frustrating. That dude's just running for the hills. See, even just the goblins will at least stick it out and fight. They'll crouch down, they'll do something. Minotaur is just going to run like a, you know, run like a little weenie. Down below, you should have another Minotaur, so watch out for him. Same principle, you can mow him down simply, or you can mow him down with your heavy. Really depends on what you want to do. It's up to you. But whatever it is, remember that arc heavy, that's your friend, so use it a lot. Should be getting some decent ammo drops, maybe not a gazillion. If you get to this point and you see Cabal, you're going to have one of those Cabal runs. It's kind of weird, and if you don't like that run, honestly, just come back through. It's really not too bad to get here, and it just kind of is an odd run when you have them in here. It's not like it's bad, it's just different, and it's just one of those things that really kind of throws things off of what's going to be the easiest run and optimal. So that's why sometimes I'll just go ahead and reset and go back for it again. Alright, head on up here. I mean, if you have Cabal, there's even enemies up here, which, you know, it's not bad for points, but there's a solar shield dude sitting in the middle who's going to want to ruin your day. So if you don't bring something for solar and you end up facing Cabal, you know, just restart and try it again, because that's just usually an easier way to finish this up. You're going to have some hobgoblins up here. This is where I'm going to go heavy just to not waste any time trying to kill them. So I don't have to wait for them to try and do anything but, you know, shield. So once you get up here, you're going to have a Hydra and also some Harpies spawn. So a grenade that can hopefully chain those explosions to each other should work fairly well, just like that. All that stuff should chain. You're going to have the Hydra out there. Kill it quick as well. Try and get some ammo if you're lucky. Remember, those Hydras will explode. And now, here's the key. Once you get to this next section, a lot of things are going to happen fast. There's a dome you need to jump in so you can drop the shield of the big guy that you need to kill. Once that shield is down, I usually turn around and retreat to a somewhat safe area so I can try and kill it. So I usually come out the other side, run over this, and then try and kill these guys from back here. Now, depending on if you're going to run grenade or whatever you got to run, you can hang behind this pillar for a while and kill quite a few ads. Just be careful. You're going to have some fanatics that come up as well. That's why trying to super that guy up close, if you land in the middle of all the fanatics, you will absolutely lose. So be careful about that one. You can pick these guys off from back here. Look for the big guy, though, and get ready to use your heavy on it. And it's just easier when all that stuff dies. There's a whole lot of stuff that died there real fast. There's a quick 6,000 points, which is kind of insane. And you're going to have some more goblins up here. A little more manageable when the Cabal's not up here, because I know I can kill them all and still be able to get any ammo drops. The Cabal I end up having to skip, so I just can't get all my ammo back, which is a little annoying for trying to get my heavy. You can hit the key so it's open, but just watch your sides here. This goblin is ticked, because apparently I killed all his buddies and he's not thrilled about it. And that's kind of the one thing I will say is just retreat if you need to, because those melees at this point are potentially the ones that end you, and you still have to go back to the beginning of the past if you die here. So that's one of those you don't really want to do, so keep that in mind. There's some heavy. That's literally what I was killing all these guys for, is hoping for some heavy to drop. Saw it drop. There we go. Because it's worth the 63 bullets, because you can do a ton with that. Then down here, you're going to have some hobgoblins. One pretty much on top of each. So again, this is where the heavy is going to work well. Again, things just die so quick with this gun. It is crazy. Once you come up here, you're going to have some that start spawning. I usually throw a grenade right there. Gonna have some harpies, gonna have some more harpies, gonna have an elite, and those two go down, and that's down. Now then, once you touch these stairs, you're gonna have some guys spawn up top. Wait for them to start coming down. They're all fanatics, so they go down really easy. So I'll save my heavy here and just try and get them to chain on each other. They go down pretty quick, and then once you touch the top, depending on ammo situation, just run. Because what you're really gonna want to do is, if you can, you know, get in here and hit the key. My advice, just skip it. Because you're going to still be able to get plenty of points. You might be able to get some ads. I mean, you could super that, but honestly, just skip it and run. 10 points, 100,000, still doing alright. If you want to mow them down with your mini for a little while, you can. Now, this is my normal Vex run. I had a Cabal run where they're kind of fighting each other and you can skip some of this stuff. But usually, on this run, this is how I do it. I go around the outside, because you're going to have the big guy looking at you. You gotta go in the dome, which usually this guy will try and step out of for half a second for you. Shoot that thing really quick. Over here, you're gonna have two hobgoblins spawn. If you can kill them, great. If not, just make sure you tag them so their shields are up. And then once you're up top, do your damage from up here. It's safer, and you can work on dropping all these void shields that are down in the middle. And again, all this stuff's gonna be going down, so just keep it in mind. And just work on these shields. Same thing here, another shield. Another shield. Be good if I could actually hit the guys. They do tend to bunch up, though, pretty quickly. And again, if you get the shield almost down, you can take them down. And big one you want is the shielded Minotaur. So if he's ever going to stand still for you, get a couple crits off, if possible. Wow, he's got some health. Well, however you got to do it. I'm trying to save my heavy for a part up ahead, and you'll see why, because there's about a gazillion guys you can kill, which will be worth a lot of points. Then once he dies, you can actually kill the key and then jump on up. Trying to see if there's any heavy. I don't think there is, but if there is, it's worth the run back. Nope. Alright, so up top we go. A couple more rooms, and then we'll be towards the boss. And we're going to see how much damage this Thunderlord can do to a boss. So this is pretty much a big giant ramp area, and I think this is actually your first kind of checkpoint. It's a long ways. If you die anywhere before this, you got to start the whole thing over, which basically after the Infinite Forest to here. It's a lot of stuff to lose on. Now I'm at 12 minutes, which is not what I would call optimal, but it's still a way to get plenty of points. So now I might be a little more liberal with the heavy at this point, if I can take those guys out quick. Hopefully get some heavy to roll down this hill, which worked out well. Got plenty of bullets, so again, chain it up. You're going to have the Minotaur in the back. He'll usually teleport to the top of the stairs. Well, this dude's just going to be a little slow on it. See if you can pop him quick. And up ahead we'll have some more. Reload your Thunderlord. Gonna have some big stuff up here. First Fanatics, then you're gonna probably want to take out the Hobgoblins and then the Harpies. Fanatics first, back up so they don't explode on your head. There's some heavy ammo which will make some other stuff easier. Now up here you can do this a couple ways. I usually come up here. Now if you tag them and they go shield, I mean if I kill them with the heavy they're gonna die a little faster than normal. But if you're using something like anything else that's not gonna insta-kill them, just be aware that they're going to shield, so work them kind of around as you go. Harpies, same thing. They're going to die pretty quick with this thing. Just look, this gun is nuts. Absolutely nuts. And then see what spawns up ahead. So up here, you're going to have more that spawns. Going to have some ads that come out under big guys' feet. Try and throw maybe a grenade out there. Get a whole lot of stuff going down. Even this will, well, I don't like to waste it on a shield. There. It's a great time for that thing to go down. Oh my gosh. Woo! That was close. Alright, so doing still good on the ammo. Still got that one back there that I can grab, which I'll still be happy to use. Got some more ads up here. These void shields, they're not so fun. Especially because I'm having to reload every time. Where you at? Sit still. Can't snipe him, of course, because I'm a terrible shot, apparently. And I'm crutching on my Thunderlord like crazy. There we go. Should have one dude way in the back. Look for him. And watch for the big guy. He's still going to hurt, too. Now, the only way to get to the big guy is, again, pop in and shoot the key. It's not the easiest thing to get to. Got to hit it twice. When you do, pull back. Again, big guy's going to be coming for you first, but you're also going to have the shielded one. So if you got to pull everything way, way back, just do it. Because these guys are going to hurt quite a bit. Take him out. Just going to go ahead and grab the ammo now, because I can probably use... Yep, figured most of it was good. Going to have a shielded dude up at the top. We are at 15 minutes. As long as I can even get half points from this next section, it's going to be worth every penny. So many ads coming up. It's crazy. There's that kill. Couple goblins, and then we'll jump up. Now this next section, it's gonna go fast, and what you need to do is get to the opposite end of the section, and then because we're gonna use Thunderlord, normally I'd tell you just skip it, but because we got Thunderlord, we get a lot of points, we're gonna kill as much as we can. But as you come up here, this stuff's gonna spawn. Run straight across, jump through here, whatever class you have. I know you can make it, so you're safe. And then now turn around and just try and start mowing everything down. It should be able to chain a lot of stuff. Should see some big powerful things over here. You can even throw your grenade on the Hydra. Work these guys down. Lots of stuff can chain together. There's a wanted dude over there. You don't have to. But that's a nice way to get a few extra points back because you're going to be losing some. Now if you want to take out these guys, you can. I don't know if I'd recommend every single guy in this area. It's probably not worth it. I mean, he's fairly easy. Probably also pretty easy. See if any ammo dropped back there, if there's anything worth getting to you. It's really up to you and your judgment. If you really need to check and see what's down there, you can. Otherwise, just go to the top and we're at the boss. So we are at 16 minutes. We are losing points at this time. So we're going to get the boss started quickly. So when the boss starts, he's going to come in over there. And my advice, if you want to see how fast he can die, we're just going to see about melting him from over here. Now, you're going to have a few ads that come in. Mostly goblins at first, so take all the ads out first. So you're going to get a clean run at this. See if you get any more ammo. And then once you start going to town on them, it's time to go at all. Alright, so at this point, we're going to see how much damage we can do. Once it starts moving, there are going to be more ads that spawn, so just be careful. So you can see that health bar going down really, really fast. Whew. And we died. So, this is a checkpoint though, so if you want to give it a shot again, still even have a decent amount of points in here, so that should be alright. All right, Guardian, so this is a few deaths in, but I did do kind of an ammo clean run. Now, once you get to the boss and you get a checkpoint, the points you have at that point will stick. So even if you die and you're over time, you can keep those points. And they do seem to count down about the same amount, so you're not going to lose them any faster, so just as long as you kill the boss, you're not going to get any more points, but you still might be able to maintain that 100k. So if that's what you're going for, that's one of those things that can be helpful. So here, what I'm looking for is to do a decent amount of damage to him. See if I can actually get this going here. Trying to get a grenade and just use it that way. It's almost up. Alright, so I'm going to grenade him in the face, try and get some ads to spawn. Cannot believe I completely whiffed there. A few shots should probably spawn some ads. When you hear that scream, you got some ads spawning. So again, I'm going to try and go for as many, like, you know, the sets of ads that are going to spawn together. All goblins for now, which is good. Try and take them all out. They'll usually warp to the center. Pretty much when it gets to time to actually kill the boss, though, you're going to want to do everything as quick as feasibly possible. So that's why killing these ads, being at a decent place, looking for those heavy bricks, get a full reload, and then we're going to go for pretty much the full sweep. So try and go for a quick run here as much as you can damage-wise. Now we're pretty low on damage at this point, so be careful. Look for those ads that are going to teleport to the center. Going to have some hobgoblins, so watch out for those. And again, move around, don't stay still. Boss is still going to be moving because that cover is going to shift. When that cover shifts, he might go into shielded mode, but if you can kill him before he gets that shield up over here, you can go for a nice quick run. And that's a nice quick clean run. Make sure no ads are going to kill you. Stay mobile, stay moving. And that should pretty much wrap it up. Just don't die here. Use your cover.
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you.
And hopefully everything will fall down. So that is what I would call kind of an oddball run. But if you do if you get to the boss room with enough points, and then you can go for a melt, store everything up, and that's a way you can use that points, get a whole bunch of ammo, and then come back for a full quick run. So I hope you guys enjoyed the run. That is a Garden World, 124,000 points. Not perfect, but it is a run, so you guys can see what kind of happens there. I did have 1 or 2 cuts because I didn't think you guys needed to see like 7 deaths. But other than that, you guys know where to find me. It's Twitch or Twitter. It's Ebontis on both, right here on YouTube. You guys were almost at 26,000 subs. I'd love to see 30 coming up. That would be amazing. Maybe by Christmas. That'd be really cool. So keep the support going. So if you haven't subbed yet, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, you know, say hey. If you guys say something, want to just say hi, I'll even try and say hi back. Promise. Other than that, if you guys are around for Thanksgiving, I'll try and keep the videos coming up to you over the course of Thanksgiving week. If you guys are working on grinding, remember this is the end of Season 4, so finish up your grind. Double Infamy, triple over the weekend. Work on your Nightfall grinds, your resets, your Valor, all that stuff is this week. If you're watching this down the road, hopefully Black Armory is cool and we're having a good time. But whatever you're doing, have an awesome day, week, whatever you got coming up. I will see you soon. Thank you for all the support. Keep it coming. I am very thankful to you guys. Have an awesome time. I'll see you soon.